Well, howdy there, folks. Thank you so much for joining me again tonight. This is your host, ID Jester, and hopefully you've been able to check out my YouTube channel, check out all of our videos and stuff. This is going to be kind of a shortish, hopefully shortish, video, just kind of introducing what's going on in my game channel right now, and talk about what we've done in the past, what we're going to be doing, and talk about some very, very exciting news. So be sure to stay tuned for that at the end of this video. First thing we want to talk about is what we've been doing. So, if you've been on my game channel, you see what we're doing. We're posting. We got some files here that still need to be uploaded. We're working on the last little bit of Dragon Knight Saga. So that'll be done here. We'll probably look at that game later on down the line. Maybe play some more into the game and then record some more videos to kind of show you another part of the game, new landscaping and new characters and new powers and all that stuff. So for those of you who like the Divinity 2 Dragon Knight Saga, hopefully you'll be able to check that out later. I'm not one of these kind of guys that like to play a game from beginning to end and just record everything and just upload them, part 1 to part 187. I'm kind of I'll record a little bit of the game, maybe 5, 6, 10 episodes, whatever, and then take a break, play the game some more, and then start recording some more videos when it gets to new parts, some new actions, some new powers for your character, whatever it happens to be. So that's what we're doing there. We're also uploading our Just Cause 2 videos. We just got part 3A and 3B up there because you can see part 3 here's really big. I actually have part 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 ready to go. Unfortunately, having some issue uploading. I don't know if YouTube has changed their policies on upload speed and stuff. Some days I get great upload speed, some days I don't. I've looked at our local router, the computer. Seems like one day I'll be able to upload a couple videos in normal time, and then for example, I was uploading this one here last night. I started at 9 o'clock at night, and it's only 1.6 gigs, so maybe 4 hours max. And it was done at like 11 o'clock this afternoon, or this morning. So it was like 12 to 14 hours to upload this file. So I'm not sure why all of a sudden I'm getting really slow speed. Just the other day I was able to upload both part 3A and 3B of Just Cause 2 without any problems whatsoever. So I'm not sure exactly what the problem is, but so hopefully I'll figure out what's going on. If anybody does know if YouTube has changed their policies or anything, like I said, it's just some days I get really good connection, upload them right away, and other ones they just drag and take forever. So stay tuned for more of that. So what we've been doing recently, if you've been on my YouTube channel, we've got Continent of the Ninth Seal MMO, where we did a 3-part miniseries, talked about the game out there, talked about showed the character, showed the world, went on some quests, showed some of the combat system, and at the end we talked about all the things we liked, the things we didn't like, talked about how the game incorporates the free-to-play and the paying structure and stuff like that. And a very nice game. I would definitely check it out. Check out those videos, see if it's something you were interested in. Also, we just did a 5-part series on Neverwinter, the MMO, still in beta, but thought it was done enough. Actually, it was 5 parts plus a review, so 6 parts. I think it's done enough that for me it's not really beta anymore. They're just fixing a few bugs and trying to balance everything and get it finalized to put out there as a final version. And so definitely check out those videos reviews if you've played Neverwinter Nights, the old computer game, and are interested in player-created content as well as an awesome story in a D&D setting. Definitely check out these videos and check it out for yourself. And so that's kind of what we're doing right now, getting all these finalized videos uploaded. We are getting we're starting our process. If you've noticed, if you watched our May 2013 video on what we're kind of doing on our game channel right now, I've kind of decided we're going to go ahead and do some MMOs out there. log in, try them out, do a 4 or 5 part series on it, show you guys what it's like to play, what the game structure is like, as well as at the end review, talk about what we like, what we didn't like, and etc. etc. So for those of you that are interested in all this, and hopefully you are, just a heads up, an update for you. Dragon Prophet, a new MMO-ish, kind of newish, is actually gone into open beta starting, I believe it was May 30th, May 31st, somewhere around there. They're now in open beta. So if you want to check out Dragon Prophet, just go to the website. You can download it and play it for free. It's now in open beta, so you don't have to have a serial key or anything like that. That game is kind of the claim to fame to this game is basically it's kind of a fantasy setting, but eventually, actually shortly into the game, you're able to tame dragons and ride them around. You're able to use your dragon for help you with fighting and for basically as a mount and such. So we'll get to have some video review on that down the line here after I get some more chance to get in and try it out and play it for a while. The other big MMO news recently is Marvel Heroes is now gone live. They have gone out of beta. They are full version, ready to go. Another MMO out there based on comic book heroes, and if you their kind of claim to fame is kind of if you ever play Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, it's actually by one of the creators of Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. It's kind of that top-down look like Diablo, and instead of running around as a thief or a fighter or sorcerer or whatever, you're going to be running around as a Marvel hero like the Hulk or Storm or Spider-Man or whatever, and you're basically going to be doing quests and missions and killing lots of enemies, and as you kill the lots of enemies, they're going to drop loot, which are going to help you with your different powers, give your different stat bonuses and such. Kind of just like a Diablo type thing. There is a lot more to that, and eventually, like I said, we'll get some more action with Marvel Heroes. We'll hopefully get a review going on that sometime down the line. But I've kind of put all that on hold right now because actually recently I've been contacted by Winnicott PR for Snail Games, and they had saw on my YouTube channel that we are going to be doing a review of some MMOs out there, talk about the game, talk about what you can do in the game, and kind of introduce it to people out there. And they thought that was a great idea, and so they have actually sent me a full game key. So I do want to thank the good folks out there, Winnicott PR, in behalf of Snail Games, and let them know I appreciate them sending me a full retail key for Age of Wushu. Age of Wushu is kind of a kung fu based old living in the Ming Dynasty time frame, and basically is bringing a lot of interesting and unique features to the whole MMO genre. So I'm actually going to be doing some videos on Age of Wushu, and now that I've got my retail key, I was able to log in last night, running through the tutorial and trying the game out for myself and taking a look at it. For those of you who've watched my other games, MMOs, and my Kingdoms of Amalur and stuff, you know I'm not a big a player versus player kind of guy. I like to do my own thing with a group, cooperatively and stuff like that. But this game, Age of Wushu, really brings the whole player versus player thing into a new kind of format almost for me. It's like it's not like PvP where you're constantly having to go somewhere and fight people and stuff like that. It's more of like a cultural thing. I mean, you're actually kind of almost like living your character there, and you're going to join a special kung fu school, and then based on your kung fu school, you're going to have different missions and stuff, and you can actually I got into, like I said last night, I'm doing my training in the city, and then all of a sudden these two people started fighting. It was basically like watching a kung fu movie. It was awesome. They're flying up in the air and they're hacking each other with swords and they're blocking and kicking and tripping, and it was just so cool to watch. And at the end they kind of bowed at one another and said, nice fight, good job, and whatever. And then they went about their business, and the next thing they're out there meditating and talking with other people and stuff. So it's definitely kind of almost has this whole, I am certainly not an Age of Wushu expert right now. I've been reading a lot on the website and such, but I'm definitely getting into trying to understand. It's unlike a lot of the other MMOs out there where it's not just okay, follow the story and go on quests and stuff. You're actually cultivating your character, and as you earn experience, you're not like leveling up. You're actually using your experience, which is then cultivated into giving you mastery of some of the powers for the school that the school you're associated with, and even when you're not in the game, actually logged in and playing, you assign your character not missions, but kind of objectives to gather resources or to meditate or to train or whatever. So you're constantly evolving your character along as you're playing and progressing through the game. And I've watched some other videos out there in Age of Wushu, and it really got me interested in finding out more about this game. It's kind of an action combat system, but not really. It's more along the lines of almost like a Street Fighter or one of those kind of fighting games where you're trying to decide, okay, well, the guy's going to hit me, I block, and then once I block, I can kind of counter thrust at him, and so you're kind of manipulating the combat that way and trying to determine, okay, well, if he's going to use attack, then I'll defend and brush him off, and then I'll be able to counter blow him, or if he goes to counter block me, then that's my time to attack. And it's just really interesting. And like I said, I've just delved into it. If you actually go to ageofwushu.com, you can actually there's a lot of good information. There's a novice guide here. If you're interested in this game at all, definitely go to ageofwushu.com and check it out. You could read about the different schools, understand when you're creating a character. It's not like I said, a lot of the other MMOs out there where you're just running from point A to point B. Oh, go kill 5 of these things. Go get me 5 flowers from the rock bed. Go get me, go kill 5 giant lizards. Go to this guy and get a quest type thing, which a lot of the MMOs out there. This is more like an open world thing where you're actually involved in what's going on in the world. And what's going on with your school and what's going on with your clan, and how you do things within the game based on the school you choose will either add reputation if you're doing something positive for your school, or it'll give you a negative infamy against your school. And if you earn a certain amount of infamy, then there's punishment that you must accept from your school. And so it's more about learning about the way you live and the way people back then in the Ming Dynasty, how they were able to manage to survive and prosper, and you're still able to do lots of different missions and stuff. Again, it's a free-to-play game. You can download it, set up an account, check it out. But more importantly, the great folks over at Wandacott PR and Snail Games have decided to give me a second retail CD key to give to someone on my game channel. Yes, that's right. They have been kind enough to send me a second CD key for the full retail version of Age of Wushu. So we're going to be having a giveaway. This will be, I think, either our second or third giveaway here on my game channel. We have done the Arma 3 giveaway, and we also did something a long time ago on another giveaway. It was a Steam thing. I can't remember exactly what it was. But anyways, we are going to be having another game giveaway here of Age of Wushu. Again, the full retail CD key for this game. You have to be a subscriber of my game channel to get this CD key, and I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do to give it away yet. I'm going to probably play this game a little bit longer, and probably come up with something associated with this game for the key giveaway. Probably maybe have a live stream of this game where you can come check it out live, and then maybe have somebody, whoever comes up with the best question during the live stream, or I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. Like I said, I might have like a random um, question I might have about the game, and the first person that answers correctly might win the CD key. I'm just not sure. We'll play that by ear for right now, but we will be giving away a second, like I said, full retail copy key of Age of Wushu here on my game channel. Probably here in the next couple weeks, probably maybe towards the middle of June-ish, but more details to come. So if you're interested in this, definitely go to Age of Wushu, check it out, start reading some stuff up, checking out the daily news. Like I said, checking out the guides, download, play it, try it out for free, and hopefully you'll be the one that'll be getting the full retail key from my game channel. Again, you must be a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. And like I said, if you are a subscriber, you know some people out there that might be interested in this game, send them my way. Send them, tell them to be a subscriber. Check out some of my game videos, and hopefully they can then win the game guide. Again, there's lots of good information. Talk about the 8 different schools here. There are 8 different schools, and based on which school you are, there's certain regulations. There are certain the word I'm looking for? Rules, school rules that you must follow to be part of them. Some allow you to do certain things, and some don't, based on whether they're kind of a lawful school or they're more of an evil school, sort of say. There are 2 schools that are gender-based. The Shaolin are only males. You can only be males in Shaolin. And the Amani is females only. So that's you must take into consideration when you're setting up your original character. I am a male, and I have not picked my school yet. That is what I'm hoping to do here, maybe tonight or maybe the next couple nights. So if anybody has any thoughts or suggestions out there, which school I am going to be part of, or if they have a recommendation on which school they think I should join, let me know. But I am a male, so obviously Amani is out. There's the Wudang, the Shaolin, the Beggar's Sect, the Scholars, the Tagmen, the Royal Guards, and the Wanderers Valley. So that's kind of the next step if you go back into our game guide here. And we go into, where is the guides here? Here is one of the beginning guide. The first steps you should take. No, this is. Okay, let's see if maybe I'm on the wrong. Here we go. So yeah, I'm kind of following the novice guide, becoming a kung fu hero in 7 days. And if I click that, you can see day 1 and 2. The first things you should do is finish your school story track, which I'm in the process of doing. Talks about titles and strengths, how to use your cultivation character strengths table. And then day 3 and 4, we're talking about spy school, patrolling, faction challenges, random encounters and stuff. So I'm kind of learning the game right now, going through, figuring out exactly what I want to do. So yes, I'm one of the main things I'm about ready to do, kind of the important things you should definitely check out before you just randomly create a character. Unlike some of the other MMOs out there, the 2 most important things that are going to associate with you is the first thing is you're going to pick one of, I think it's 5 or 6 stories. There's 5 or 6 stories, and you have to choose one of them, and then everything kind of base off your character based upon your background story, basically. And so it's going to determine which village you start in, what's kind of your reputation, how people perceive you and stuff like that, and basically kind of leads you to try to figure out exactly what's going on with your character during this time period. And so I chose I forget what the name of it was, but basically I was kind of injured and hurt out in the forest, and this guy saved me and brought me back into town, but I don't remember what had happened in my past. And so now I'm kind of just started. When people are talking with me, they're like, "Oh, you still can't remember what happened." And if you go to this guy, maybe he might be able to help you remember things. And so it's, so that's the first thing is your kind of your background and your story. And then the second thing you have to choose, which is going to probably be more important, is which school you're going to be associated with, because some of these schools are, kind of lawful and good, and some of these schools are kind of more chaotic and evil. And then there's kind of some neutral schools that just want to, have their own thing going on, and your school is kind of, I wouldn't say at war with everybody else, but you're not getting along with everybody else, and so you kind of, everybody that's associated with your school is kind of your allies, and everybody else is kind of, I don't know if I can trust them. I don't know if they're going to be helpful or if they're going to be hurtful and stuff. So that's another kind of part of it. Again, a lot of this stuff I'm telling you, I might not be a full expert on right now. I haven't, like I said, delved that much into. I've watched some videos and been reading online and trying to figure out as much as this as I can. So when I do our videos on the game, uh, I'll have some information and be able to show you some action, and then we can talk about a review and stuff. The game looks really good. It plays really well, and like I said, just some really interesting things as I'm just walking around town, happening with people just getting these massive fights and stuff. And so hopefully I'll figure out a little bit more about what's going on and be able to present it in a good fashion for y'all. So anyways, exciting news. Age of Wushu full game CD retail key up for one of my subscribers here, probably in the next week or two. I'll probably be talking more about it during my first Age of Wushu look at. And definitely, if you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, leave them below. If you played this game, if you have any suggestions on which of the schools I should join, and you can get that posted here by, say, 6/6, so June 6th. If you can get that posted by 6/6, that would be helpful. I will be deciding on 6/6 which school I'll join, so hopefully you can get these posted in time and help me decide on which school you would recommend. And if you don't know anything about this game, definitely at this point, if you're into like Crouching Dragon, Hidden Tiger, if you're into the movie like Hero or anything like that, definitely check out this MMO. I know this is a huge release in the East. It's just recently been brought to the West, and it's been well received, very well received in the West. And I think this is one of these MMOs that doesn't follow the traditional MMO motif, sort of say. It has its own spin on things and how you do things and what an MMO should be like. And I'm definitely excited to see how all these interesting and unique things about how your character is going to be able to be part of the living world, and even when you're not playing them. And definitely checking out how the different schools interact and what we're talking about when we're talking about like kidnap missions and recovering kidnapped people and breaking out of prison and your whole your philosophy with your not philosophy, but your relationship with the school and the acts you do and how that affects your relationship with your school you've associated with. So definitely your school is going to definitely you want to make sure that you choose a school that's right for your gameplay. And I think this is one of these games that you actually have to spend some time figuring out and understanding because it is really interesting and unique the way that they are designing everything. And it's not just, like I said, it's not just go talk to this guy. Oh, now I got to go kill 3 of these guys, and then I come back and talk to a different quester, and I got to go collect 5 flowers down at the river, and then I go collect my 5 flowers, and then I got to go talk to the crafter, and the crafter says, oh, put the flowers in the vase, and then blah blah blah. It's not like that. It is. I wouldn't quite. Maybe it is an open world aspect going on to it, but it's more along the lines of culture, understanding the culture of things. I've seen people just sitting there meditating and cultivating their experience points. The experience points is handled different. You might have a whole bunch of experience points, but your character takes those experience points and slowly over time cultivates them into becoming more powerful and learning more skills and stuff. So you might have a ton of experience points, but you have to wait. You have to spend time cultivating all those experience points to make yourself that much better. So, like I said, lots of other information. Definitely check it out. ageofwushu.com. That's WUSHU. Go into the different guides, check them out, download. It's free software. Create your account, and be sure to come back often at my game channel to get an update on when we are going to be giving away our free retail CD key of Age of Wushu, and hopefully you'll be the one to win. And we'll check you out. I'm sorry this took a little bit longer. Hopefully you've been able to stick out through this. I know I don't try to make these this long, but we do have a lot of things going on here on my game channel. And I did want to kind of explain what was going on and give everybody kind of an introductory to this game, because I'm sure a lot of you out there are unfamiliar with this game and probably don't know much about it other than, well, it sounds like a kung fu game. So definitely a lot of interesting things going on with this, and hopefully you'll be able to check out our MMO review of Age of Wushu coming soon to a theater near you. So thanks for checking out my game channel again. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. You cannot win the game key unless you are a subscriber, and then we'll have further news on how and when we're going to be giving away that extra CD, the extra game key. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts and comments again about which school I should be or anything Age of Wushu, be sure to leave them below, and we'll check you guys out soon. Keep gaming.